everybody, this is Kira from the forums, and I'm here to talk about the new picks of the day, number 7. I know, we're at number 7. The first one is really an interesting one. It's Dee Dee at the house. I guarantee she inherited it because her parents moved, and it's designed by her. Like, her and her friends, which at this point her friends are not confirmed, which is fine. I mean, I would like more side characters from shows to be in here, even if they don't have a lot of missions, just to create more bonds with the characters that are already here. But they came over and helped her completely change it and make it look like this is Dee Dee's house. Like, there is no way, if you are walking down the street, you will miss this and not think of her. So it's just painted pink. Has some really good art. It's really hilarious. You've got Dee Dee's a drawing of her, and she looks good, but then you've got the pony, and the pony just looks better. So there's not too much to this, though it looks like they have hedges in the back. So that makes me wonder how much of the original house was changed. Because remember, Professor Utonium was out in front of Dexter's house. And they addressed that it was Dexter's house. It was his old one. But he's now in Tech Square, and his parents moved in Tech Square. They're at the top. And that'll be an interesting story, because we never really got why that happened. Obviously, Dee Dee in this universe is older, so she can live alone. And really, the story back in Fusion Fall was just that was the home, and they were protecting it because of the lab. So that makes me wonder if this house will serve the same purpose of having the lab, that you have to protect it, or did he destroy it or lock it down and he just moved? So if we get anything story-wise out of it, I'd be really interested to see. And it doesn't have to be a big story. It can just be a couple missions, just something. A little conversation between us and the parents on what they have to say about it. But I'd really like to know. The house looks really good. I'm jealous of fictional characters' drawings. I'm really jealous of how well they can do art. That's really sad. But we'll move on. The next one we have actually was a 3-part series. Similar, Nowhere had a series, but it was a longer one. This one was a Powerpuff Girls. It was just 3, so it was a week long. It was just 3 of them. The first one has us out at Future Tech Square, which once again confirms that officially we are going. And even in the background, you can see what looks like the Dex Labs airship. So it might be the same airship that we saw in Transmission Lost. I don't know. I'd really think that it would be the same one, just because I can't see this far into the future the airship there being more than one airship. I can't. If you had more, I feel this wouldn't have happened. But you have the 3 girls, and they're all, outside of Bubbles, they're all emoting. So this is a nice feature that we get to see their emotions, and it really does sort of show off their character. You've got Buttercup, who's ready for a fight, Blossom, who's taking charge, and Bubbles, I don't want to say she's not paying attention, because she actually is. If anything, she's paying more attention than the girls, because she's looking for the danger, or she's hearing something, or she's checking out something. So it's a good one. It shows off their character models. Their eyes and faces just look better. It looks like the Powerpuff Girls. I'm not saying the original didn't look like it, but you can definitely see that the original had more anime influence, and this one has more original source material. Like, they combined it. So it's a good one. The second one we have is Belladonna, which does confirm that, yes, the Belladonna storyline is still a thing. I don't know how much of the missions are going to be the same, or if we're going to get more, or if at some point she's going to switch back to Buttercup. But it's still her, and we're seeing more OCs, I guess we'll call them, just running around, just random people. I like it. It shows another image, because I'm pretty sure Belladonna was frowning back when she was in Fusion Fall. This one has her smirking, which is a nice change. I think it's showing off that the characters will have different looks as you go about the seeing them. It'll probably cycle through certain emotions. And then the last one for the Powerpuff Girls special is Bubbles. She is at the Sunken Mall listening to some music, even though the TV shows someone there. There's no one there, but it's nice. This does confirm that Bubbles will be at least somewhere in the city. I mean, it might not confirm it. I could be wrong. They may have just thrown it up here to be cute, but she was at City Hall, which was right in behind or in front, depends on how you want to look at it, where the mall was. It'd be cool if certain events would take place on the stage. Like, I know everyone always went up there and pretended to be a band or something, but it would be nice if maybe a couple times there would be events and someone was actually up there. I don't know if they'd be able to put music to it or something, but I don't know. I think it'd be fun. And we do get to see Bubbles smiling, but I'm pretty sure I've seen her smile in the original. I didn't hang around City Hall, so I'm not too positive, but it's still a nice little picture. See her all happy during the war. And then the final one for this video is Prickly Pines. It's a really, really gorgeous image. If I was not already using a ruby background, I would most likely throw this up as a wallpaper on my desktop, but it's just really calming to look at. All of the nature ones, if they just focus on like the rivers and the lakes and the trees and all that, it's so calming. They added pine trees because apparently there were no pine trees back in Fusion Fall, at least over in Prickly Pines. I did not realize that. To be fair, I was traveling back and forth and didn't stop to look at the trees. So they've added some. It's just so good. It looks so amazing. You just want to pack up a backpack and just go hiking for like a long time. You want to get lost here. Except for the animals. You don't want to get lost with those animals. So that's our 5 for today. We've got Dee Dee's house, or at least her makeup of the house, the Powerpuff Girls, Belladonna, the concert stage, and Prickly Pines. So I'm excited. We're kind of hopping back between city and downtown and the wilds. I think that's where a lot of our focuses are going to be for a while. I know we've got some suburbs coming up. I don't know if they're on a schedule of, okay, we got to post this many suburbs, this many downtowns and all of those. It'd be nice to see more Darklands. I know those are rare, but I don't know. I think it'd be nice to see them. So that's going to do it for this video. I'll catch you guys all on the forums, and in Tom's famous words, stay gold.